Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I'm King 5 Meteorologist Adam Claibon. I wanted to get on and provide a quick update to what we've been seeing on the models, of course, what we're going to be noticing here later into the work week and more so here into the weekend with that potential of wintry weather here in the lowlands. And I'm just going to say this right off of the bat, it's not looking like it's going to be a big winter storm at all for the lowlands. We are going to see some spots that will have snow, maybe some accumulating snow. If you're in the right place at the right time, then yeah, it looks like you might see some accumulations. We'll go over the details of where we could see maybe some of those spots, but overall too, we're going to get that snow back in the forecast for the mountains. Plus, we're going to see quite a bit of rain on the way here for the lowlands. Let's go ahead and talk about what we're expecting here over the next few days. Again, more chilly sunshine today through Wednesday. We do see that rain will come back for the lowlands starting up on Thursday evening and more so into Thursday night. We're going to have that mountain snow also return during that time, and that will continue throughout the day on Friday. That's going to be a wet and soggy day. Then we start to see the chances for that wintry precipitation here into the lower elevations as we go deeper into the forecast through the weekend. So kind of a tale of two different stories here looking at the 7-day forecast. Tuesday and Wednesday, sunny, quiet, and still chilly. And then our numbers start to fall a little more heading into the weekend as we start to see the rain back into the forecast. And yeah, you see those snow icons on there too. First though, back again to today, clear skies, and that's really setting us up for another cold and clear overnight with some patchy areas of fog. Beautiful shot right there of Westport and here at Granite Falls, where Mount Pilchuck will definitely be featuring a lot more snow on the top of it here later on into the week. And there are Columbia Tower cameras showing you the blue skies that we have here and the Cascades off into the distance, which also will be featuring quite a bit more snow. Into the night we go, clear skies, temperatures falling back below that freezing point as we head into the night. Now, we kind of talked about this before, but wanted to show you this again, what we are keeping an eye for and what we really do when we are forecasting winter weather. We look for trends, and we're kind of at the end now of this 5 to 7 day range out, so we kind of know what's going to be more likely and what's going to be less likely. And yes, we are going to see some wintry precipitation here in the lowlands. Now we're kind of into the phase where 3 to 5 days out starting tomorrow, we're going to try to see how much we're expecting here in two parts of the lowlands. Now, big picture is high pressure is still in control, and that's really going to keep anything from happening here over the next couple of days. This will start to scoot its way, though, off towards the west, and we will see high pressure find its way off towards this way across parts of more of the western or the eastern Pacific over here. So expect that to move over here. We're going to see that build in, and then eventually we're going to have another system come in from the north. Now, futurecast, here we go. Tonight into the day for tomorrow, things staying very, very quiet. Some fog again for the morning tomorrow. We'll see that around parts of the Kitsap Peninsula, parts of Puget Sound, but then we fast forward all the way to Thursday, and here we are, Thursday morning at 8 a.m. You see that time right there? Not rainy, but it is cloudy, and we are starting to see the showers off into the distance as this pattern change will start on up. So that's Thursday morning. Thursday evening, if you have any plans, they should be wet because we're going to see this rain move on in. That's 9 p.m. for you, and we're seeing the rain beginning to overtake parts of the lowlands, and we're getting that snow back into the mountains across the Olympics and into the Cascades. That will continue throughout Thursday night into Friday morning. More rain on the way as we head into Friday afternoon as well. Again, we're going to keep everything in the form of liquid on Friday with it looks like snow levels up to about that 4,000 foot level. Now, Stevens Pass, even Snoqualmie Pass to a certain degree, will get in on some of the snow action, but it's Friday night into Saturday and then Sunday and Monday that we start to keep an eye out for the potential of seeing some of this lowland snow. And that's coming down with this really cold air mass that's working its way out of British Columbia that will be heading right south into our area. Where is that? Well, are you seeing the deeper blues right there? That's the air mass that's going to be heading south with this system. That will find its way down this way across areas of the Pacific Northwest, and that's going to park itself closer to areas here where we're going to be keeping an eye out for that to continue to spin right off of the coast. And we'll have multiple weaker disturbances spin from that, which could continue to help to reduce precipitation as we have that colder air mass in place. So I'm going to show you what that means coming up in just a bit. First, I wanted to show you again what's happening on Saturday as we're starting to see that colder air settling in. We're getting snow levels to start to come down just a bit more. where we see some of the higher likelihood of maybe getting some wintry precipitation and maybe at least some of the foothill communities, northern Snohomish County, Skagit County, Whatcom County. That's where we're going to have the best chances, and maybe even some parts of southwest interior, but I'm thinking those chances are going to be pretty low. And at this point as well, here we are at 10:30 Saturday night. We're not really seeing a whole lot of precipitation in place at that point, so nothing that comes down will be coming down all that heavily. We might see a quick coating or maybe an inch or two out of this in some of those locations I just mentioned before. Here we are into Sunday at 10:30, and you can see early into the morning, we're not seeing a whole lot of precipitation. Still limited moisture with that. And then we continue on. You'll see these waves of moisture that will come through from time to time. And that's all because of that area of low pressure that's just off of the coast for us. So we'll have more of a wind coming out of the east. A spot that we'll really keep an eye out for will be up here near that Fraser outflow here for Whatcom County. Those of us who typically see some colder winds coming out of the area up there. And when you introduce some of that moisture, you get a bit of a higher chance of maybe producing some of that snow into some of those parts. Well, that's another spot to keep an eye on for Sunday and into Monday, and then we'll give, it looks like, another chance of some moisture to come on through. Now, I do want to mention this. This is just some model data, and these are multiple waves of moisture that are going to come on by. This is not an exact representation of what's going to happen with these certain amounts or these certain waves of moisture. Some of them could come in later or earlier. Some of them could be a little farther south, more so into Oregon. So it's just more the overall trend that we expect to see multiple chances, but with those multiple chances, all of it is expected to be pretty light. So we'll see that, at least it looks like, through Tuesday, perhaps Wednesday, most of that beginning to head farther south as we head into Wednesday, and it depends on the exact track of that low. Again, though, high confidence is, though, that we are going to get some substantial snow back into our mountains. And we're talking anywhere between about 1 to 2 feet, really, of snow, if not more, here as we head into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and possibly even into Tuesday as well. You can see some of the totals right there. Again, not exact representations of what we're expecting, but a general theme of 1 to 2 feet is what we're going to be seeing into that time. So those of you wanting to get out into the Cascades, get out to Stevens, Snoqualmie, Mount Baker here over the weekend, fresh powder is on the way. And as far as what we're expecting with those temperatures, they're going to bounce up a little bit on Friday, up to 48 degrees. Still just shy of the average, which is at 49, and then we come tumbling down. And with that colder air mass and the lower snow levels, that's what helps to produce some of the higher chances of at least getting a few snowflakes to mix in with the rain, if not seeing a few brief periods of snow. Back again to today, we'll see temperatures in the mid-40s, plenty of sun out there and a lot of clear skies, some patchy areas of fog for tonight, and more of those temperatures back below freezing. And then here's your forecast again. First couple of days, we're going to keep things pretty quiet and sunny. Then we're going to turn back into this pattern, more winter-like, where we are going to see more of the clouds and the rain, as well as the possibility of some snow here in the lowlands in the forecast over the weekend and into the start of next work week. I know for some, those of us who have really enjoyed the sun, this is going to be the end of a nice long stretch of weather, but those of us who have been waiting for this colder and wetter weather to return, it is on the way. And again, high confidence is that we're going to get a lot of snow up across the mountains. Very few chances, though, and a few of us will get to see some of that light accumulations here. We're talking a coating, an inch or two here as we head throughout the days of Saturday night into Sunday and on through next Monday or Tuesday. All right, that's the latest, everyone. Make sure to keep in tune and in touch with us. We'll give you all the latest information that we have, and take care and have a good night.